Welcome to Hammer Rugby. If you love rugby, you had to have loved this weekend. It started off on Friday afternoon here in the States with an international, Wales against France. Followed up later on that evening when Utah Warriors traveled to Austin to play in Major League Rugby action. Then on Saturday morning, Scotland played Italy, followed up by what was an absolute cracker, England and Ireland. Later on that afternoon, the NOLA Gold played host to the Glendale Raptors, followed up there quickly when Seattle traveled to San Diego. But not to be outdone, we all know that the Sevens action was happening with aplomb, where Sydney was playing host to the Sevens series. And once again, I couldn't be anything but over the moon at the success of the U.S. Sevens Eagles team, getting second to New Zealand in the final. And therefore, they retain a tied at the top of the standings with Fiji. So let's break down some of the Major League Rugby action from the weekend. In Austin, Utah opened its season with a 17-9 win over the Elite. Flanker Erawa Elkington scored a try from a wide pass to open scoring. But Austin kept it close due to the boot of Frenchman Timothy Guillaume, slotting the first of his 3 kicks. Austin could not pull ahead as the Warriors' Lance Williams scored a try from a driving maul. Captain Tim O'Malley secured a win with a penalty in the last 10 minutes. In what was a wet affair, San Diego capitalized on the Seawolves' errors to win 17-13. One would have thought that it was Seattle that had the advantage in the wet weather. But the Legion got on the scoreboard first with a penalty try, seeing Seattle scrum half Phil Mack being sent to the sin bin. The Seawolves struck back on a penalty from the boot of Brock Stoller. Seattle's seawall fell asleep when Mike Te'o caught them napping on a quick lineout. But Seattle's William Rasalika ran a great line from a set piece to dot down a try under the post. Which brought the score 14-10. The Legion earned their first win with the Stoller and Boyer exchanging penalties in the final 10 minutes. During opening weekend, NOLA Gold surprised a few people with a bonus point against the Toronto Arrows. This weekend, they showed, in fact, they were the real deal with a high-scoring affair against the strongest regular season team from the 2018 campaign, the Glendale Raptors. Tries came early and often in what was by far the most enjoyable match of the weekend, with NOLA drawing first blood on a powerful run by center Taylor Howden. But Glendale was not going to go down without a fight. Wing John Ryberg, fresh from a great opening performance last week, burst down the wing, allowing the South African scrum half to spring flanker Will Monroe for the score. Here, NOLA shows that they have a solid pack to match their talented backs with a driving maul from a set-piece play to score. Last week, Glendale struggled with possession against Seattle. This week, their woes continued. While they showed patience in building their attack, handling errors and mistakes ruined several scoring opportunities for the Raptors. In spite of this, Rydberg continued to be a strong option in attack this week too. Here, he uses a powerful move down the wing to score his 3rd try of the season. Here again, a chance to pull ahead of the Gold was destroyed by a costly penalty inside the 5-meter line after a tremendous break. This has to be frustrating to Coach Dave Williams and his team. NOLA's Taylor Howden earned Major League Rugby's Player of the Week honors with his second try. Here, he takes a great angle, rumbles through the opposition, and ultimately dots it down. Glendale would not go away when they used their forwards and backs in both set piece and tough loose play. These efforts proved useful in this try by Luke White and another by flanker Will Monroe with his second of the day. But NOLA's versatile attack and skilled reserves proved too much for the Raptors. Here, rookie and Lindenwood University standout Nick Feeks launches a counterattack, knifing through the defense. And in a brilliant example of loose play, sees South African Tristan Blewett score his third of the season. With a 40-31 victory over Glendale, the NOLA Gold capitalized on both scheduling and the opportunity to earn bonus points both last week and this week to put itself at the top of the table. There's plenty of rugby action this weekend. Not only do we have international play with both Six Nations and America's Rugby Championship, but on Friday night, the Toronto Arrows will travel to Austin to play the Elite. This one will be televised on Austin Elite's Facebook Watch channel. Then on Saturday, the Houston SaberCats will travel to San Diego to play the Legion. This will be broadcast on CBS Sports Network. Finally, on Sunday, Seattle Seawolves will travel to New Orleans to play NOLA Gold in what will be broadcast on ESPN Plus. This, I think, is going to be the feature match of the weekend. So tune in and enjoy Major League Rugby. If you enjoyed the coverage and analysis here on Rugby, click like and the subscribe buttons. Also, let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions for upcoming episodes. For those of you that didn't get enough rugby coverage, check out This Rugby with my guy Brandon Smith and the 1014 Rugby with Gareth and Steven. They provide excellent analysis and interesting perspective on all things rugby.